Hi, this is Cindy from Engineered Efficiency, and this is an overview of CTB versus STB plot style tables. When you set up your AutoCAD drawing to use a CTB, which is a color-dependent plot style table, it uses the object's color to determine characteristics such as line weight. So every single item that is red, for example, will print at the designated line weight that you have assigned. This is easy to use and easy to understand because you're able to note that everything in your drawing that is red is going to print at a certain line weight, and everything in your drawing that is blue is going to print at another line weight, etc. An STB is a named plot style table, and so it's a user-defined plot style, so objects that are the same color can be printed with different styles. So you might have everything in red, so you could have your entire drawing in red, but each of those elements in the drawing can be printed with a different style. Now this can be a little bit more confusing because you can't tell, for example, if everything in your drawing was red, you can't tell which of these elements are on which layer. You can't immediately recognize that their line style, line type, and line weight are set up correctly to print without selecting the item and looking at its properties. When we look at these two plot styles under the application A, and then I'm going to select print, and I'm going to select plot on the top. And over on the right side of the plot dialog box, if you don't have this side panel over here, there's a little arrow in the bottom right hand corner. You select that little arrow and you're able to, or the more options arrow, and you're able to have this additional panel. Your plot style tables are going to be up here in the right hand corner, and if you select the down arrow, you'll note immediately if your drawing is set up for CTB or STB. Mine are CTB, as all of the notations here that are available are CTB, not STB. If I wanted to switch between CTB and STB, the command for that is convert P styles, and so in the command line, I'm going to type convert P styles, all one word, and hit enter, and it's going to let you know that this command converts color-dependent plot style drawing to a named plot style, or the style-based plot style. It wants you to first convert your CTB files, so your plot tables files that you have saved, to an STB file, and you use the command for that is convert CTB before you convert the entire drawing. So I'm just going to say cancel here because I don't want to go to STB. These plot styles are stored in the AutoCAD folder by default, and so again, if I go to the application A and I go to print and I go to plot, so if I select any of these plot style tables from the list, and then I select edit on the right hand side, and there's a button that looks like sawhorses and a wrench. So if I click on that, and on the general tab, it will tell me where this particular plot style is saved. And you can see that it's saved way inside of AutoCAD. So users, and then my username, app data, roaming, Autodesk, and there's a ... there because it's so long. So this particular file is stored way inside of AutoCAD. So it's important to be able to know where that is so you can go and retrieve that file, because if you ever get a new version of AutoCAD or a new computer, you're going to have to recreate this. So you could recreate the style, or you can just load in the style depending on if you have saved it or not. And that is an overview of color-dependent plot styles and style-based or named plot styles. Thank you.